Hi, everyone. How are you? Today, I want to share my experience with Tedswoodworking. Before finding this solution, I was facing a series of problems. I am someone who has always loved the idea of doing woodworking projects like dog houses, children's playhouses, or even small furniture. However, I always hit a major obstacle: the lack of knowledge and skills to turn these ideas into reality. I didn't understand anything about nails, types of wood, correct measurements, or even how to start a project from scratch. This left me extremely frustrated because I had to rely on other people to do anything, and it ended up being expensive and time-consuming. I really wanted to create things with my own hands, but woodworking seemed like a very complicated and inaccessible world for someone like me with no prior experience. I kept watching tutorials online, trying to learn on my own, but I always ended up more confused. Nothing seemed to make sense, and the projects never turned out as I imagined. It was disheartening to see my ideas not materializing and realizing that I was wasting time and money on materials I didn't even know how to use correctly. Additionally, the lack of professional guidance made me make mistakes that could have been easily avoided with a bit more knowledge. Every time I thought about starting a new project, 1,000 doubts would arise. What type of wood should I use? What size nails? How to make the cuts correctly? How to assemble everything safely and efficiently? The lack of a clear and detailed guide left me paralyzed. I saw other people creating amazing things and felt even more incapable. Then, during one of my searches for a solution, I found Tedswoodworking. At first, I was a bit skeptical because I had already tried other methods and nothing had worked for me. But I decided to give it a chance because I was really determined to change this situation and finally carry out my woodworking projects. And it was the best decision I could have made. Tedswoodworking is simply amazing. It offers access to 16,000 detailed woodworking projects, meaning there is a project for any idea you might have, from the simplest to the most complex. The best part is that you don't need any prior experience to start. The instructions are clear, step by step, and come with cutting and material lists, which greatly simplifies the life of a beginner. Each project comes with detailed schematics and views from all angles, which helps to understand exactly how each piece should be assembled. This was a game changer for me because I finally managed to visualize and follow each step without feeling lost. The feeling of cutting the wood correctly and seeing everything fit perfectly was simply wonderful.